ladies and gentlemen, 5 4-minute rounds for the vacant next level women's flyweight title, brought to you by Hometown Harley-Davidson. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. She is a boxer, weighing in at 119.8 pounds, with a record of 1 win and 2 defeats. Fighting for Piedmont Training Center, Gastonia, North Carolina. Give it up for Taylor Starling. And her opponent, standing across the stage and fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter weighing in at 120.6 pounds. Her record, 3 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. Fighting for Beast Mode Killers, Columbia, South Carolina, the Egyptian Conniption, Jessamine Ali. The referee when the action begins, Larry Carter.
All right, it is flyweight gold on the line. These two ladies getting ready to meet in the center of the cage with some fireworks. Cyrus Fees.
No love lost, my friend. We saw the interview. I'm sure you talked about that, but Taylor Starling feels completely confident in this fight. And doesn't feel like there's any problems. I think she even heard me right there. So we got Starling taking Ali. You have a more experienced fighter here in Jessamine Ali. She's been around. She's had some big fights before. This obviously is a huge accomplishment for Taylor Starling to get to this point and to have some gold on the line here. So we'll see how she does.
A 7-year age difference here. Taylor Starling only 19 years of age. Jessamine Ali, 26 years old, certainly not old in the sport. But
Taylor has that youthful exuberance, as you call that, in the white.
Oh, wow. Here she goes. Taylor Starling coming out, slinging that leather.
Taylor Starling, of course, has the honey badger, Brandon Barrett, in her corner, a guy with a ton of character, and it looks like Starling has that same type of confidence. Got to watch out for those youngins, Casey. They come with a lot of energy right out of the gate.
Well, it's a new generation of fighter right here.
Working the clinch game right now is Ali trying to lay in some shots. This thing's turning into just a...
Well, it looks as though that Ali is attempting to tie up for maybe a judo throw there. She had one arm and kind of around the neck. And then working the body a little bit.
They look two different type of fighters right now, don't they? I mean, you take a look at Starling, she has all the gear on, and she's got the corduroys rocking. Then you got Jessamine Ali that just is coming out here like she just got back from Zumba class.
Yeah, she's here to do work. She's here to do work, and you know,
she don't care about the rest of it.
With Taylor Starling, you know, she seemed to have. Well, these knees are really nice, but you know, when she came out and she was striking on the outside, she landed a few tight shots there to the kisser of Jessamine Ali. Exactly. She may want to keep it in that range. Right there, she has great success on the outside.
Nice little shots there by Taylor Starling. No nickname, although...
Here we go. Here it is. That's what I'm saying. She got that same grip this time. She completed the takedown a la Ronda Rousey.
Very nice. Beautiful takedown there.
Look at Taylor Starling looking to get that right knee inside, possibly to recover her guard.
This is where some of that energy kind of runs out, and you got to slow your game down a little bit. And that's kind of been the strategy for Jessamine Ali. She wants to kind of slow it down, bring it into her wheelhouse, and that's where she's at right now.
And look at this. You've got Taylor Starling. She's looking for one of these trick moves. I've seen it a million times. You get the right knee in, you bring the left leg over the head, and from crossbody, you end up in an armbar.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I'll tell you what, Jessamine Ali doing what she has to do. I certainly wouldn't let her up, though.
Watch out for the up kick, and she gets quickly to her feet.
And lands a nice right hand there.
You got to have a real quick reflexes to get up from the bottom like that and not get tagged. Very impressive.
Anyway, some more judo by Jessamine Ali, unable to complete the takedown due to the cage.
Well, you can see the specialty right here from Jessamine Ali. She does have some great judo there, and she's been setting up some good throws.
Gorgeous judo. From what we can already tell from this fight, Taylor Starling has the striking edge. Jessamine Ali with beautiful judo takedowns.
Nice knee there by Jessamine Ali, working her up against the fence right now.
It's a tough round to call.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a tough round to call because Taylor Starling was so dominant with those strikes, landed some really pinpoint shots, but man, beautiful takedowns there by Jessamine Ali. I'm probably going to give her the round, give her the edge. Come out fresh.
You got a couple guys from the former Body Quest gym there in the corner.
And look at this, Jessamine Ali really not setting up anything to get that clinch, just pushing through and catching a few shots in the kisser
very
for her
smart.
efforts.
Very smart right now by Taylor Starling, staying away from the clinch of Jessamine Ali. It's nice to kind of recognize that's not your strength. Back up and hit your stand-up. This is a bad spot for her to be in because you know what the judo's like and you know what the throws are like here with Jessamine Ali.
Yeah, Ali with a beautiful tie there over the left arm of Taylor Starling.
Great separation.
And I see that Jessamine Ali, her strikes are much more proficient in that dirty boxing setting.
Yeah, very much so.
Whereas Taylor Starling is much more dominant on the outside. If I were in Starling's corner, I would be insisting that she stay on the outside as much as possible.
It's just one of those things where Ali has pushed the pressure and it's been hard to get away from her. I think that's what Starling's trying to do at this point.
Ali. Another one.
It's that veteran, awareness that Ali has right now.
A lot of pressure.
Of course, Taylor Starling looking to bring her record to 500 here. She'll be 2-2 if she can pull off this win and have a little
Starling
around her waist.
in the traditional tie plume there, landing two beautiful knees to the body before Jessamine Ali is again able to press her into the cage and control the situation.
What is it, Casey, about the female fights where they don't have that quit and they always bring it? Well, what is it? Is it a female thing? I kind of feel like it is.
I don't know if it's a female thing as much as these women aren't as many of them as there are men. I think the women that are out here doing it are here to prove a point. They're here to make their impression felt and to prove that they're everybody is capable of making a great fight and as much action as the men, if not more.
Yeah. I could definitely see that. We've seen it over the last 5 or 6 years as women's MMA has evolved.
Oh, here we go. Jessamine Ali looking for a face lock, maybe perhaps a guillotine choke up against the cage. You can create a lot of pressure there.
Good defense by Starling. She peeled that arm away. Great awareness. Like I was saying, the former members of the Body Quest gym, which was very successful, have broken off, and they're kind of gone different ways. The Greenways have gone down to Revolution, and now you got Brandon Barrett, Tavares Gordon, and this whole crew that's at Piedmont Training Center. So they've kind of broken up a little bit and going their separate ways. But as you can see, Starling, a good product of that school.
And again, Starling with beautiful knees there. Once she secures that traditional Muay Thai plume, but again, Jessamine Ali just keeping the grind on her, and it may be wearing on Taylor Starling, especially as we move into the later rounds.
Looking for the foot stomp, man. You got to love the way that Jessamine Ali's fighting. We have Derek Brunson, Kenny Johnson, just a number of big names that have come out here for the Next Level Fight Club. See, once again, it's Taylor Starling throwing some shots right out of the gate here, but she's just getting ate up right now by Jessamine Ali.
Ali keeping the pressure on. Again, if Starling were able to maintain some presence there in the center of the cage.
How hard is it to deal with somebody with such a good clinch as Jessamine Ali has had? It's just been so hard for her to get away right now.
Well, it's smash mouth. It's in your face and it's nonstop, and it's hard to set up any sort of footwork.
Whoa, looking for a takedown. She's driving.
Ali with a guillotine attack right here as well.
As she goes into defense mode.
Will she concede into guard, or will she work her way back up to her feet?
I love the risky move there by Taylor Starling. Going for the takedown, coming out of nowhere. Nobody saw that one coming. Yeah. She's been working stand-up the entire fight.
Well, the best defense for a takedown. Offense. The best defense is a great offense when it comes to takedowns. You have to go out there and put it on the line.
Well, how important is this round? The third round, if Taylor Starling doesn't take this round, then she's kind of behind the 8 ball for the rest of the fight.
Well, Taylor Starling, I gave the first round to Ali, but Taylor Starling could have taken the first
Watch
round.
out.
Beautiful striking there. Looping punches, left hook that landed on the part of Taylor Starling.
She's going to have to separate a little bit more and try to work that stand-up. The more she stays in that clinch, the worse off that she is. Easier said than done. I'm not there. Here she goes for that takedown.
Another takedown.
And she's done real good at defending the guillotine, so I don't think she's in trouble for that. But that being said, she may have something here.
Well, some fighters have a great arm in the guillotine. She needs to watch. She needs to watch her pressure and make sure that Jessamine Ali doesn't hit the angle necessary for the arm in guillotine, because
it's hard to see from here. Our angle's not perfect. We don't really know where the head's at right there, but take a look. You can take a look at the angle here on our monitors behind us.
It doesn't look like she's in a lot of trouble yet, but it is kind of tight. It is a little tight.
Sure, it's not something that you want to play around with. If your neck is caught, you want to battle that first and foremost. Get out of that position, because I've seen guys fight through it, get out of it the first time, only to be tapped out.
Watch out, Casey, watch out. It looks like that arm was hanging.
She's pulling hard. She's pulling hard.
Oh,
That's it.
The veteran takes the win, and we have a new champ.
With the win.
New champion, Jessamine Ali, the Egyptian conniption in the house tonight, pulling off the belt. How about it, Case?
What a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Carter stops this fight at 218 of round number 3. Your winner by tap out due to guillotine choke, and new next level flyweight champion, the Egyptian conniption, Jessamine Ali.